Hello friends! I am so excited to be teaching at the upcoming SBC Fest with Scrapbook.com, and the project that I'm going to be making is perfect for card makers and scrapbookers alike. We are going to be creating a birthday themed explosion box, and it's going to be a lot easier than you think. So today I want to show you how you can prepare for my class. And although I can't show you the finished box we'll be creating, I want to get you ready so that you have all you need to create along with me in my hour-long class. Okay, let's go down to my overhead. Okay, the first thing I want to do is to show you the products that you'll receive if you purchase my product bundle. And you can find the links to that bundle in the video description below by clicking the More button. So the first thing that you'll get is the Scrapbook.com exclusive explosion box. Now I said this project was going to be easier than you think because the base of the project is already done for you, which I love. Now this box comes with everything you see here. All of these inserts, everything already folded in this neutral white color. You even get a ribbon that goes around the outside of the box too. Okay, so that is the first part. That is the base of our project. Now let's check out the rest of the bundle. Next you have the birthday pattern collection pad. This has 5 sheets of all of these patterns, and they are double-sided, which I love. And some of the double sides include solids. So that's really important. We're going to be using all of these patterns for our box. I just love this paper pad. Next, we have the birthday banners dies. These are so cute, and they allow you to create the banner base and the letters that go on top of it. So you can mix and match colors there. Then we have 2 sets of rub-ons. We have the birthday party rub-ons. How gorgeous are these? And they include so many different phrases and icons that are going to be perfect for your box. Then, to add some fun and texture, we have the sprinkles rub-ons, and these have gold foil on them too. Some of these are like circles, like confetti, and some of them are sprinkles. And we're going to be using the sprinkles ones in class. So those are the products that you'll receive when you purchase the bundle. So this is a great bundle priced so well. And if you get this, you'll have a lot of what you need to create the project along with me. Now let me show you some other products that I used to create my box that I'll be creating in class. Okay, the additional products that I used are the Sprinkles Smooth Cardstock Pad. I love these colors and they go really well with the birthday paper pad. I love these bright blues and teals, especially the light pink and the dark pink. We'll be using a lot of those. I also used the Holographic mirror paper. This is a staple paper pad. It has so many amazing foil designs on it in both silver and gold, and we're going to be using some silver ones for our box. Then it wouldn't be a birthday party without some balloons. So we have the nested stitched balloons. I love that they have the stitch detail on the edges. I'm also going to be using the wafer thin metal die nested hearts. Now we're going to be using the largest heart because in our box on the corners there's a heart, so we want to add some color there. I also grabbed these heart doilies because they have that beautiful texture on the edges, but if you don't have the heart doilies, you can always use the wafer thin metal die nested hearts instead. Another thing I wanted to add were the celebration banners, and we'll just be using this bottom banner. Last but not least, we'll be using the bold basic alphabet dies. I use these on the top of the box almost to create a title, and I love the font of these. Now I'm also using some adhesive from scrapbook.com, like the yellow tape runner. I love that one because of the dotted, it has the dotted adhesive and the Artiste craft glue. And I also recommend having some thin rubber bands on hand to help you keep the different parts of your explosion box out of the way while you're creating. To organize everything, I found it really, really handy to put everything in this 4-compartment stadium organizer. It's the perfect size for this kind of project, especially to hold your paper pads and die sets. I love that. I also have stack and sort trays to organize everything that I have die cut and cut to get ready for this project. So let's go through all of the cutting that I'll be doing before class. For everything that I'm showing you today, I will be creating a visual guide as well as showing you the dimensions here on this video. But I think it's important because some people like to have a nice printout so that they can see everything that they've cut. Okay, so let's go through everything that we're going to be cutting. First, we're going to start off with the outside of the box. So for the box top, I have this sprinkles pattern cut from the birthday pattern collection paper pad, and this is 4 1/4 inch square. That's for the top of the box. I also have 2 4 1/4 by 1 1/2 inch pieces of the silver star. These have little tiny stars on them. That's from the holographic mirror paper. And the silver sparkle, also from the holographic mirror paper. So these 4 pieces are 4 1/4 wide by 1 1/2 inch tall. Then for the box outside, I have 4 4 1/4 inch square pieces using the birthday pattern paper. So you have 2 stripes and 2 polka dots, and those are all 4 1/4 inches. There is a small box on the inside of the box as well, and this is what you can use to put a tiny gift in. And I used the light pink from the Sprinkles smooth cardstock. So that's 2 1/2 inch square. So those are all the pieces that make up the outside of the box and the tiny little box that go on the inside. So let's talk about the inside layers. For every layer, you have an inside and an outside piece, and we're going to be covering them all. So for layer 1, the inside pieces, you will need 4 3 1/2 inch wide by 4 inch tall pieces of paper, and I've cut all of these from the birthday pattern collection paper pad. So we have the presents, the teal, the polka dot, and the bright pink, all 3 1/2 by 4 inches. Then for the layer 1 on the outside, these are going to be a little bit shorter because you have a little cutout to pull things out from the center. So these are going to be 3 1/2 inches square. And I used both the birthday pattern paper pad and the Sprinkles cardstock. So the yellow and the pink are from the Sprinkles smooth cardstock, and this blue polka dot and the stripe are from the birthday pattern collection. And those are all 3 1/2 inch square. Now let's go to layer 2. For the inside, we have 4 3 3/4 by 4 inch pieces, and I used the birthday paper pad with the balloons and the cake and the holographic mirror paper, which is this one, for those sparkles, the silver sparkles. So those are all 3 3/4 by 4. Then for the outside of layer 2, you have 4 3 3/4 by 3 1/2 inch. So these ones I cut from both the birthday and the Sprinkles cardstock. So the birthday ones is this one and the hat, and the sprinkles is the bright green and the bright blue. So those are all 3 3/4 by 3 1/2. So that's layer 2. Next we have layer 3. For the inside of layer 3, we're going to be cutting 4 4-inch by 4 1/4 inch pieces. So I used both the holographic mirror paper with those stars, the silver stars, and I used the birthday pattern paper with the sprinkles and the sunburst. And those are all 4 inches by 4 1/4 inch. For the outside pieces of layer 3, you have 4 4-inch by 3 3/4 inch pieces. So here I did the candles and the yellow stars from the birthday pattern paper, and the bright pink and the bright yellow from the sprinkle smooth cardstock. And those are all 4 inches by 3 3/4. And that's layer 3. Last, layer 4 only has one side because it's the very outside of the inside of the box. So I have here 4 4 1/4 inch square pieces cut from the birthday pattern collection and the holographic mirror paper. So here I did the sprinkles and the blue confetti, and then we have the silver stars, and those are all 4 1/4 inches square. So again, if you didn't catch all of these, I will be releasing a PDF that you can easily download that will have all of the images for these cuts. Now let's go into our die cutting. I am keeping all of my die cuts organized in my stack and sort trays. And the first thing I have here are 4 hearts using the wafer thin nested hearts, and I used the largest heart. So these colors I cut from the birthday pattern collection and the sprinkle smooth cardstock. So the birthday pattern collection is the teal, and sprinkle smooth cardstock are all 3 of these colors: yellow, dark pink, and light pink. And those are all using the nested hearts. Next, I have balloons. So we have 4 balloons at the number 3 size. So 3 from the middle, that's this one here. And these are all colored balloons. So here I used the teal from the birthday pattern collection. I used the dark blue from the birthday pattern collection, and the light pink from the sprinkle smooth cardstock. And those are all using the 3rd smallest balloon, so 3 up from the smallest. Then I cut 2 balloons at the next size up, so that's the 4th balloon, out of the holographic silver star paper. So that's the one with those small stars there. Okay, so those are all of our balloons. Okay, next up, these are the birthday banners from my product bundle. And I cut out the Celebrate banner base from the Sprinkles cardstock in light pink. I also cut the Happy word base from the same pink. And then I cut Happy and Birthday from the yellow in the Sprinkles smooth cardstock. To put the words on top, I used the pink. Now this is the back side of the sprinkle paper from the birthday pattern collection, and I cut Celebrate and Happy with that same pink. I also used the teal solid from the birthday pattern collection to cut Happy, And then I cut the bright blue from the Sprinkle Smooth cardstock to cut birthday. Now, before class, you will want to make sure that you glue these together. So the pink celebrate and the happy, and I will be showing you that in my PDF so that you can see what colors go on what. Okay, next I've cut banners from the celebration banners, and I only used this bottom banner because I didn't want it to get too confusing. So we're just using this banner here. So I cut 2 yellow from the Sprinkle Smooth cardstock, 3 of the dark pink from the Sprinkle Smooth cardstock, 1 of that bright teal from the Sprinkle Smooth cardstock, and 1 of the teal solid from the birthday pattern collection. Okay, the last die cuts I made were the heart doilies. So I cut 2 heart doilies using the bright pink from the Sprinkle Smooth cardstock, and I used this doily and this doily. So you can see those there. Then for my last die set, the Bold Basic Alpha, I cut the word U twice, and I cut it in white first, and then I cut it in colors. So I did the teal solid from the birthday pattern collection, the yellow from the Sprinkles cardstock, and the pink from the Sprinkles Smooth cardstock as well. And we're going to be layering those on top of one another. And I will show you that in the printable PDF as well. So in addition to everything I've shown you here today, this box is going to also be a place to hold some photos so that the recipient can see the photos, and it's just going to be a really beautiful box to gift to anyone. I'm using 11 3-inch by 3-inch photos, but if you're unsure of what photos you're going to be using, I will have photo placeholders in the PDF that I'm sharing with you. To finish your homework, you're also going to want to need to gather some basic cutting supplies like scissors, your die cutting machine, and your paper trimmer so that you can make all of these paper cuts and die cut everything before class. Thank you so much for joining me to check out what we're going to be getting ready for my class. I hope you'll go to the links in the video description and check out my product bundle so that you can get that to be ready for class. And you're going to be excited to create this amazing birthday explosion box with me. I'm excited, I can't wait, and I think you're gonna love it. And most of all, I think that whoever you gift it to is going to love it as well. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out that printable PDF in the video description below. And I can't wait to create with you at SBC Fest.